Should I start with a CA when I open, or should I just open by myself and be the chiropractor and the CA? We made 1 million in our second year in practice. We're trying to help as many chiropractors and future chiropractors do the same to help as many people as possible. I don't run any ads, so if you enjoy the content, please subscribe and share it with your colleagues and future colleagues to get on the path to victory. That's a question we've been getting a lot. We talked with Parker students and Sherman students, and that was a lot of questions. We got that question a lot, basically. So I didn't say yes or no. I have a couple questions there for you. Basically, what is your mission and what is your goal when it comes to your office? Do you want to see a lot of people, or do you just want to see 3 patients a day? I went to school, me personally, I went to school 3.5 years. I got on a big student loans. As you guys know, you might have the same student loan. I'm not going to see 5 patients a day. If I could see 200, I'm going to see 200 patients a day. So I have my vision and my goals and my mission established already. That's why I started with a staff. Now, the staff could basically help you grow an office, or it could help you ruin an office. Okay? The correct staff is going to help you grow it and elevate the office. The wrong staff is going to ruin your office, basically, and it's basically going to get you burned out from chiropractic. So you have to be pretty careful with that. Now, let's suppose you got the correct staff. Before you open, basically, you want to hire them a month before you open. That way you could practice systems, day 1, day 2, day 3. How are you going to answer the phone? How are you going to interact with a patient? It takes time to train that. It's not going to be just the first day they're going to learn everything. It's going to take time. So at least 1 month if you're going to hire them. So you're going to have to pay them. Okay, so you're going to have to think, where's that money going to come from? But on the opposite, this staff could make you a lot of money already in that month that you're not open. How? We talk about surveys. Basically going door to door, knocking, hey, it's Dr. Alejandro, I'm new into town. I just want to see how the town is growing. And then eventually, send them handwritten thank you letters to them. The staff could help you basically knock on doors. You go one side, the staff goes the other way. And that way it's more doors or more businesses, whatever you decide to do on those surveys. If you do screenings, you have to take your staff. That could be on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You take your staff. Basically, the staff is going to be profiting for the office, so you get paid on that. And you could tell, hey, for the screenings, you get paid based on the people that you schedule, not by the hour. That way, based on the people that they schedule, they're going to try to hustle to get more patients. If they're by the hour, they might take it lazier. So you have to think about those things, and the staff has to be on the same page as you, but you need to communicate that with them before. It cannot be a surprise. Imagine you're adjusting someone and the phone is ringing. Imagine you're adjusting someone is knocking on the door. It's hard to run an office by yourself if you want to see a lot of people. I went to school and I want to help a lot of people, basically. So I'm going to see the most people I can. If you decide not to do that, totally fine. But if you don't have a staff, just remember you're going to have to be playing every single role in the office. CA, maintenance, chiropractor. There's a lot of different factors there. But just put yourself on those shoes. You're adjusting and the phone keeps ringing. Or let's suppose you're on the phone and that phone call doesn't go well and you hang up and then you have a patient to see. Basically, your brain is still going to be on that phone call, and that patient that is laying on the table, you're not going to be 100% present with them. So they're not going to receive the best care. While they're supposed to get it because they're there, you're being selfish and you're still thinking about the phone call that you just had because you can do everything and you're playing CA and chiropractor at the same time. The patient is going to suffer the consequences just because you're saving how many? $20 an hour, So just think about that. Don't try to go super cheap. Basically, paying a staff is going to save you a lot of headaches, and it's actually going to save you a lot of money. So I would highly recommend starting with a staff. Let's suppose you have a low volume, but you don't want to answer the phone calls or schedule people. You can actually hire a VA. If you never heard of a VA, there's different websites that you can hire someone from the Philippines and pay them, whatever they said is going to be basically less than here in the States, and that person can just work from the phone. They can schedule people for you. They can answer the phone calls and they'll communicate straight with you. That way you don't have to be doing everything there. How I mentioned you before, a good staff is going to grow your office. So in one of our offices, we had a great staff. We actually have a great staff still. and that person gave birth, and she didn't have childcare. So we were gonna lose her because she was gonna take care of her daughter. So we put two and two together. Basically, what Victoryspinalcare decided was we're gonna hire someone. We're gonna pay that lady 15, $20 an hour to take care of your daughter in our office. We're gonna have a room just for that, for a daycare for your daughter. That way you could work and be present because we need you. So if you take care of your staff, they're going to take care of you. At this point, that lady is still working at our office, in one of our offices. She's amazing. So I highly recommend you taking care of your staff. If it would be in our office, we'll be okay. Take care of your daughter. We'll hire someone else. But no, we cannot do that. We need her. So we just got a daycare in our office for her. Another kind of rule that we have in our office is the doctor, if the CA can do it, the doctor is not going to do it. That's why we have 4 to 5 CAs. Because if that person can do it, I'm not going to do it. That way I could be present marking x-rays, adjusting, scanning people. I could be present with the patient, and that way they could receive the best care that they're supposed to in order to heal. If you have any question, please shoot me a DM, message me, or call me, and I'll be happy to help.